Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. So if you're new to the channel, I highly recommend you guys subscribe. I got a lot of badass content coming your way. For those that don't know, I have a 05 Duramax. It's currently around the middle of the build. It is lifted already. Pretty big truck. I got a lot more plans for it, so definitely stick around for that. If you're any type of diesel or car enthusiast, definitely stick around, hit the subscribe button. I have a C6 ZR1 build that is about to begin. Right in the beginning of that one, so I will document the whole process of that. So if any of that stuff interests you, definitely hit the subscribe button. I got a lot of badass content coming your way. If you like guns and fishing as well, I'll be adding in some of that as well. So definitely stick around, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I gotta go run a few errands quick, and then I will get started. I'm going to be talking about the stacks I used to have in my truck and kind of the pros and the cons of running stacks, kind of daily driving a truck with stacks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Alright guys, I'm finally back from running errands. That took forever. It took way longer than I thought, but yeah, let's get into the video here. Alright guys, so I was going to do the video in my truck, but my truck is kind of like, it's cold out right now. I'd have to run the truck because it'd be freezing in there without running it, and running it sitting there at idle, it kind of vibrates, and you know, this camera picks up everything, every bit of noise. So I'm gonna do this right here in my kitchen, so better lighting anyways. But well, I was gonna start out just kind of talking about the pros and the cons of stacks, you know, kind of why I bought them in the first place and why I decided to get rid of them or take them off the truck. So the main reason I bought them was I love the sound of trucks that had them. You know, I really love the sound and the way it looked. I'm not a fan of like the one in each corner of the bed. I don't like that look. So I wanted to buy the single stack with but they're still side by side. So that's what I wanted. I wanted to get that look, and I also wanted the sound that came with it. But I'm not gonna lie, you know, it definitely got old quick, especially because I daily drive this truck. This truck goes on long trips from Florida to Michigan every year and back. As a lot of you guys seen, I went to Pennsylvania for that YouTube call out. And so stacks get really annoying. They produce a lot of drone in the cab. And to me, that wasn't worth having on every trip. So I ultimately decided just to get rid of them, or at least pull them off the truck and just kind of be done with them. But that kind of leads me to my next complaint as far as stacks go, and that's once you take them off, there's a hole in your bed that you have to somehow fill. Mine still has it. I just have like a piece of foam covering it, that way stuff doesn't just roll into it, or you know, ratchet strap dangles down, or a tow strap and then it gets wrapped around my axle or drive shaft or something like that. So that's another pain. I gotta kind of figure out how to do a permanent fix on that. I'll probably just have to re-weld a piece of metal in its place, but we'll see. I'll do a video showing how to fix that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's kind of another pain, taking them off. So, and like I said, this is not a video telling you guys not to get stacks. This is just kind of me helping you guys make a decision on whether you want to get them or not. If none of this stuff matters to you, what I'm saying as far as negatives go, then just ignore it. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know before you made that purchase. But I would say the third thing that was kind of my complaint would be they're very dirty. You can kind of avoid it in some ways, but you're not going to fully avoid it. So like, you're not going to fully avoid soot getting all over your back glass or your cab. You can clean it one day, take it out the next day, and it's like that again. So that was kind of a pain. Not only that, but if you decide to drill at the lowest point of your stacks like I did, that way water doesn't accumulate in the bottom of the stacks, you're gonna get black soot water all over your driveway, which it washes off pretty easily, I would say, but it's still a pain. The only other option would be putting a bucket over your exhaust, and I don't think mine would fit. I don't think a 5-gallon bucket would fit over mine. I'd have to use like a big like tote or something. But either way, it's kind of, that's another pain to deal with, but not horrible. if you wash your truck all the time, then it probably won't matter to you. But another thing would be these stacks kind of get in the way. I don't know that the corner stacks would get much in the way, but when you're doing the single stacks, and they're usually off to towards the passenger side a little bit, kind of offset there, they do get in the way. I like to tow a four-wheeler or haul around a four-wheeler in my bed, and when I had stacks, I could not close the tailgate, and I always had to worry about whether or not the four-wheeler was going to touch those stacks or not. And so I didn't want that to happen, mainly because these stacks get so hot, they'll just burn right through things. Plastic, rubber has no chance. So that was a pain, having to make sure nothing touches it, which is, I actually have a story. I was actually coming home from Michigan, and I had my bed filled with all kinds of stuff I was bringing home, and I had like a tote, like a plastic tote about 3.5 feet by 2 feet, and luckily I went to stop while I was driving and grab a water out of the cooler in the back, and I went and looked. I seen something kind of smoking, and it happened to be that tote was like almost hugging my stacks, like literally all the way through, and those stacks are still just running. I mean, it literally cut it in half, that tote, and luckily nothing was in it that was really valuable or could get hurt. It was mostly just metal, like tools and stuff like that, so luckily that didn't ruin it or ruin anything other than the tote itself. But that's just kind of another thing. You got to watch out what you put in there, or else it will ruin it, which is another pain. But if you guys don't mind that kind of stuff, then go ahead. And like I was saying, if you guys don't go on long trips and you have another vehicle that you take long trips with, then this is not a big deal. I would daily drive this truck with stacks if I didn't take it on long trips, and I do. So I would say there's more negatives than positives with stacks, but it's all on your taste, what's important to you guys, or what you don't really care about. You know, if you don't care about it being dirty or being noisy in the cab, then stacks are definitely for you. Don't let this video really convince you of not getting them if you really wanted them. If you can live with the drone and how dirty they are and that hole in your bed, then go get them, give them a shot. I actually have mine still available. I haven't really tried selling them yet. If this video does hit 1,000 likes though, I will give them away to a subscriber. So, and hopefully the subscriber has a diesel truck, because I don't want to hand them away to a Prius owner. Alright guys, so this is probably gonna be one of the last times I do a video in my kitchen, just because it's kind of boring. And if you guys are actually following my videos, about 2 weeks ago I said I was redoing my garage. And my ultimate goal is to kind of start vlogs in there, do reviews, installs, stuff like that in there, and kind of be like a cool place to hang out. So, if you guys are truly following the videos, you'll know what I'm talking about right now. So UPS delivered 10 packages today, and whoever guesses it correctly first will win a shout out, and then something else. I'm not gonna tell you, it'll be a surprise, but I'm gonna be sending that. I'll send it out as soon as someone guesses correctly, or the first one who guesses correctly. So leave a comment below what you think it is. But yeah, definitely like this video if you did like it. If you aren't already subscribed, please do. We have a 10K giveaway coming up here soon. It's gonna be awesome. We got the ZR1 build starting very soon. It's kind of already started on the channel, just small things here and there. The Duramax build is still underway, and yeah, if you guys have any questions or input regarding stacks, whether you've had great success with them or you have no complaints of them, leave it in the comments. If you have more complaints that I've mentioned, leave it in the comments, because this video is just really meant to help people make that decision. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about, telling me